Oh my goodness, it's a big day for all you Play It Live commandos because, look at this, RoboDJ now integrates with Play It Live. And yeah, it lets you tap into all its AI magic to automatically create cool, custom, fun, entertaining voice tracks based on what you're actually playing. Yes, it taps into your live playlist and just works its RoboDJ magic. So it's really exciting that this is now possible. I mean, for all you other folks who are using Playout software that maybe RoboDJ doesn't work with right now, I know you're like, so what? Why am I wasting my time on this? Well, no. Take this as an inspirational moment and be like Jonas from Sweden, because if it, wasn't for all of Jonas's help, and well, first it all started with an email and him saying, hey, why doesn't this work with Play It Live? Then he just started emailing me all this data regarding how Play It Live works, what makes it tick behind the scenes. And eventually we got to the place where I was able to tap into his live playlist, see all the tracks, see how this data is structured, specifically this variable right here, track groups. And then I just went back to, my robocoders and said, hey, let's help Jonas out and every other Play It Live user, and let's integrate this software into RoboDJ. And yep, it totally worked. You come over here to Settings, Playout Systems, and look, that proudly displayed in our dropdown for all the different Playout systems, including RadioDJ, Sam Broadcaster, Station Playlist, M-Airlist, Radio Boss, and yes, now Play It Live. Pretty simple. You just enter in either your IP address or your URL that Play It Live provides you, your specific port number. You don't touch this access code path because this is the code that's actually knocking on Play It Live's door to access your current hour's playlist. Now this is key. Well, of course, after you enter your private API key, but this is really the only way we were able to get this system to work for Play It Live was we had to tell RoboDJ what to look for in your playlist in terms of which tracks are actually songs that you want to write custom scripts about to eventually record those voice tracks about those songs. So you have to be really careful how you flag, how you name your music, and specifically in this category of track groups. And this window right here allows you to enter all your custom names that you give to your music tracks under the heading of track groups, which right here you could see a sample of possible tags. For me, it would be 80s, but you have to come up with what works best for you. We right now are looking at Jonas's track groups. He's from Sweden, so that's why you're seeing Tog and all this other stuff. It just has to match. You have to make sure whatever you enter and Play It Live actually makes it back into this window right here. But easy stuff. You test connection, bada boom, we find we're connected. And then the cool thing, you can hit playlist integration and test to make sure it actually could see all your songs. And yes, we have a successful match. Look at that. It found Don Henley and Kylie Minogue. How did it find it? Well, that is a secret sauce under the hood of RoboDJ. We use these prompts, as you may know, but these prompts set the tone. Behind the beats, this is a specific feature that RoboDJ will write a script, then record a voiceover for. It's telling the cool backstory of a song, but it only knows which song to tell that backstory about if there is a specific marker in your playlist. So first it looks for that marker, and then you tell it, well, write the script about the song either before or after that marker in my playlist. This is the marker name right here, VT marker name. Oh my goodness. So there's a little Swedish, and then there's I Think We're Alone Now. So if we pop back over to the live output of Jonas's playlist, okay, here we see this title. This is a sweeper or a jingle. Okay, look at that. I'll bring RadioDJ back in. RoboDJ, there we go. Think We're Alone Now. So that matches. And now the rule says, find the song right after this production element. And that just so happens to be Don Henley. All she wants to do is dance. Great jam. It'll now write a script about that song following all the rules in the prompt, creates a script, writes the voiceover, and then you get it on the air. And to show you how it knew to look for Don Henley, well, once again, comes back to these track groups. So if you check these out, we want to make sure in Jonas's playlist, this is Don Henley. We scroll down here to the end of this gobbledygook and we see track groups, which he has given custom names to for all of his songs. But we see 80A FLAC, all songs, and some Swedish. We come back here. Now we see all songs. That's the match. You see, we have 80B FLAC in our window. Granted, some of his other songs have 80B FLAC, but this one has 80A FLAC. But the reason it matched was because it had all songs. But, you could choose which tags you use, but they just have to match. That's the bottom line. So I'm just really excited to be able to extend the use of RoboDJ to a lot more of you radio dudes and dudettes. And let me circle back to how all this started. It started with Jonas from Sweden sending me some emails. So if you're using a Playout system that isn't supported by RoboDJ yet, being the key word, well, come on, talk to me. If you really think that your station could benefit from fresh, current AI content, push button voice tracks, well, reach out, send me an email, let's talk. I know there's a lot of other big Playout systems that a lot of you use that I just don't have access to. And I'll be completely honest with you. When Jonas reached out, I said, hey, this has been consuming my life for 6 months. I'm done. I can't download any more free trials of software and do the digital tire kicking. I mean, I have to move on. But if you want to do some of this legwork and share your findings with me, then I'm happy to pick it up from there. And another thing regarding Play It Live and any other future software that we're able to wire up to RoboDJ, now it really rests on your shoulders to figure out how your system, your software, is going to integrate these new voice tracks that are created into your playlist. How do you get them into your system? I have videos about the previous 5 software titles that RoboDJ natively supports, but you need to figure that out. But I mean, if you're using Play It Live or other systems, you already know how to do this. So that shouldn't be a huge hurdle. The great thing about RoboDJ, it's basically creating these voice tracks and it's saving them to the same folder with the same file name every time. So it's just overriding that one file in this same folder. So if you have a way to refresh that folder that your Playout system, looks in every time a specific voice track comes up, which in our case, this is a VT marker name. This is actually important. Just so those of you who are new to the RoboDJ system, well, if you are, you need to watch my big launch video because that we actually show a real-time running of this software. Check that one out. Links up there. But how the system is working, look to Rad Rewind. So VT marker name, Music Sweep 5. So in Jonas's playlist, he actually has a production element called Music Sweep 5. Here it is right here in the title variable. RoboDJ just scans all this, gobbledygook till it finds Music Sweep 5. Now, eventually what Jonas and you other Play It Livers will do is this will become your RoboDJ placeholder voice track. So maybe it's the Rad Rewind segment that we have baked in to RoboDJ. So maybe this becomes your playlist marker. So this would be, let's say we wanted to call this VT for voice track, Rad Rewind. This, of course, has to exist in your playlist. You have to create a dummy audio file, import it into your system with this very name. This would be the title of that track. If instead of Music Sweep 5, it said VT Rad Rewind, then RoboDJ knows that is the spot where I need to look either before this production element or after it. And if it's after it, I'm writing a cool script about the beautiful Kylie Minogue and this song, I Should Be Lucky. I could already see a lot of you are risking a trip to the chiropractor with all that head nodding. Yes, 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 I do want it for my system. Well, here's the thing. You need to make sure that your system has a way to connect to the outside world. For RadioDJ, for Sam Broadcaster, it's easy because all we're doing is we're tapping in to your local SQL database. But for all the other software titles that RoboDJ is compatible with, well, we had to find ways to tap in through a URL, an API that displays your real-time playlist. You could see this is station playlist. It requires this special code. That is step one for you. Find out if your Playout software has some kind of functionality that does allow remote access or HTTP server type access to your live playlist data. If it does, then we could kick it to the next level and start a dialogue. But that is step one. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, there's really no other way to easily tap in to that live playlist data. So that is your first homework assignment, to make sure that your system has a way to connect with my system, RoboDJ. And if all those radio stars align, then we just might be making some AI voice tracking magic together. But again, all you Play It Live users, you have Jonas from Sweden to thank. If it weren't for him, this probably wouldn't have been possible. He runs a station called Oldies FM. I'll put the link in the description. You should definitely support him. Give it a listen. I know he will thank you. I thank him. And I'm waiting for your emails. Send them in. You want RoboDJ to continue to expand to other Playout systems? I know we can do it. With your help, anything is possible. And for that burning question of, well, when could we start using this? Well, it's actually available right now. If you go to the link in the description or RoboRadioDJ.com, the software's been updated. Install it. Take it for a free 7-day test drive. See what you think. I don't want you to buy it. Make sure it works with your system first. And feel free to share methods that you use to actually make the voice tracks play nice with Play It Live. I'd love that information too. So have fun with this. Thank you so much for your time. And don't worry, all future content is not going to be RoboDJ related. I have a lot of other really cool videos on the way. I can't actually wait to share some of these things and some new tools, some new little micro software applications that'll really help speed up your voice track creation, give you a lot of new cool ideas of what to say, and then how to quickly record it, edit it, process it, and be done with it, and then get it on the air. So that's that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I always appreciate your time. I am Jeff, the Robo Radio DJ dude. Totally not my name, but I'm just all Robo DJ all the time. So until our next little radio rendezvous, you keep rocking, these mics all over the world.